Shabbat Shalom, everyone, on this wonderful Yom. We are on the 6th Yom in the Shabuah. And I just wanted to come on here on this wonderful Yom because I woke up, just talking to Abba Yahuah as I was laying in the bed. And all of a sudden, the Ruach just got stirred up and I just began to sing this song and pretty much, I'm doing a new thing. I'm doing a new thing. I'm doing a new thing, says Yahuah. Y'all, when I came out with that song, I could not shake it. Even in the shower, that's all I was like singing. And I said, Abba, you're doing a new thing. And so the topic I want to talk about today is it's time to let go. It's time to let go so you can receive the new thing. A lot of y'all are still holding tight grip to old things. You're still trying to hold tight to old strategies, old friendships, old jobs. And even when I thought about letting go, he highlighted the word job for me. And a lot of y'all working jobs right now. It's like y'all working hard, but it's like I said in one of my poems, hustle and bustle, but your pocket still got holes. It's like no matter how much hours you do extra time, or you got secondary and third job. First of all, let me tell you what the definition of hustle means, or hustler. Hustler means thief. So when you're hustling, when you say I'm hustling, you're allowing the enemy to come steal your time, because he is a thief. He only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You're working hard, but you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, right? You have more bills than you do have finances coming in. And there is definitely a scripture, that says if it is of Yahuah, when the fire is lit to it, it will withstand. But if it's not, then it will fall. You know what I'm saying? And y'all trying to hold tight grip to these jobs. But let me tell you something about these jobs and these employers. They will work people like slaves. Why? Because they know that if you were to perish that day, they got a replacement for you anyway. My question for you, is it worth your health? Is it worth your mental stability? Because they say high blood pressure is the silent killer. Stress is really the silent killer. Because stress can bring on a stroke. Stress can remove you from your peace. Stress do all kinds of things. Stress will have you to the point that you're making unwise decisions. And instead of you coming more closer to Abba Yahuah, you're still going down a path of destruction. It's a distraction thing. And so I just hear Abba Yahuah saying, it's time to let go. It's time to let that job go. It's not worth your help. I'm doing a new thing. I'm trying to do a new thing. I am trying to set you on a pedestal of legacy. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we see celebrities, they're leaving the wrong type of legacy, right? Because all they know is their roles or their ownership towards Satan himself. But there ain't no honor in that when it comes to Abba Yahuah. They're being celebrated right now by man. But when they leave, their soul is lost, right? And so before you allow 2025 come in, let me just go ahead and just remind you, y'all that didn't really know, we've been in a new year already. So, but when it comes to 2025, according to man, you want your 2025 to be set up correctly. And the time is now for you to take heed to the instructions to Abba Yahuah, because he's doing a new thing. And if you're not in your position, if you're still trying to hold tight on that job, you never know. Once you let go of the job, it may be a job that's going to pay you your worth and you ain't even got to do much. And you just love what you're doing. Or he's getting ready to position you for that business that you're wanting to start. But you're not going to know if you keep holding tight to old things and old habits. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends said delayed obedience is still disobedience. So what I'm saying is delayed obedience, like you choosing to still stay there. Of course, you're going to deal with warfare. You're still trying to prove yourself to man. Well, I was like, you don't have to prove yourself to man. You have to just turn to me and I will take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But that's that slavery mindset that has passed down from generations and generation. The penny pinching, I got to hold on to my last. I got to do this. But it's so much more, because right when you think you're running out of something, right when you think a door is closing, Abba will close that door. And sometimes, and some of y'all, he's going to forcefully close it. Why? Because y'all didn't take heed to his instructions, and he's going to force you out of a place because you've been comfortable and you've been in that place for too long. And there's so much wealth in the inside of you, but yet you still rather work for somebody else that won't even honor you as an employee or respect you as a person, but look at you as a slave trade. They ain't gonna come to your funeral if you were to pass. Not at all. They can care less. Oh, that happened. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, your health. Your health is your wealth. So when I had that song come in my spirit, I thought about he led me to Yahuah. And I think I've said this once before. I gave this scripture once before. It's Yahuah, which is Isaiah chapter 43, verses 18 or 16 through 21. And it says, "Thus says Yahuah, who makes a way in the sea, and a path through the mighty Mayim, who brings forth the chariots and the horse, the army and the power. They lay down together. They do not rise. They have been extinguished. They have been quenched like a wick. Do not remember the former events, nor consider the events of old. See, I'm doing what is new. Let it now spring forth. Do you not know it? I am even making a way in the wilderness and a rivers in the desert. The beasts of the field esteems me, and the jackals and the ostriches, because I have given Mayim in the wilderness and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen, this people I have formed for myself, and let them relate my praise." So what I was saying is, he getting ready to make rivers for a lot of y'all in y'all dry place. Y'all been feeling like y'all been in the wilderness, running on E, spiritually, whatever. I mean, you've been staying close, but however, he's getting ready to replenish you, not just replenish you, but replenish your land. Getting ready to replenish every desolate, dormanted place in your life and speak life onto those things. And like I said, it's the unexpected blessings. When you learn to let go, and this is a quick testimony. I remember when I first started this walk with Abba, and I was working this job, and the whole time the enemy was letting me know that Abba was showing me dreams of the enemy behind, like my supervisor and everything. Every time I turned around, I was getting like false accusations of me not doing what I was supposed to do because I was praying for the homeless veterans. And so these two ladies that were very prophetic, that he had covered me at that time because I didn't understand warfare, they was telling me, you got to leave that job because Abba needs to do judgment in that place, but he can't do it if you're there and you don't want to get caught up in it. So I told him, I said, Abba, you got to give me a reason to leave. And that he did. That reason was my supervisor that claimed she loved me, like cussed at me like I was nothing. And I put that 2 weeks notice in. And she was like, your day ends today. But long story short, the day I let go that job, my bedroom furniture that I had been making payments on got paid off. And a month or so, I got a letter from the IRS saying that they owed me money. And when they gave me the check, I was only expecting $1,800 and I got $3,000. So what I'm saying is, you better let go of what you're trying to hold tightly to, because you may miss out on your blessing if you don't. It's way bigger, and it's something that you're not going to expect, but it's right on time. And be very wise and very careful with that blessing when you receive it. Make sure you give Abba Yahuah all praise, because he's the one that gave it to you. So that's all I have. Thanks for tuning in. We're Out the Box Kingdom. Talk with me, Out the Box Kingdom. Barak Shalom.